Hello friends, and welcome to another Pauper League. Today we're going to be playing Izzet Curve. It's a neat new deck based around the Serpentine Curve, a sorcery that gives you a creature token, and the creature will be as large as many instants and sorceries you have in the graveyard or in exile, in exile rather. Otherwise, we have a whole bunch of instants and sorceries, some of which, like pieces of the puzzle, have a double purpose, both giving us card advantage and filling the graveyard. Thought Scour is a cantrip that fills the graveyard, so that's another way for us to buff up the curve. And then we've got a whole slew of different cards going on the sideboard here. We can shore up our counter game with an extra Dispel. We got Gigadrowse, so that we can potentially tap the opponent down. Classic Hydroblast. Got some Echoing Truth if we have problem permanents that we need to get off of the battlefield. An extra Negate. 3-set Pyro. Flaring Pain can be very useful, especially since we're looking at winning through combat. So we might need to stop a fog, for example. We've also got another Cannonade in the sideboard to supplement the one in the main. A couple Goblin Wizardries give us some more creatures to win with, and Swirling Sandstorm as another way to sweep the board. I think this is good enough. You can do Preordain into maybe AK, maybe another Preordain Brainstorm. I don't know. This deck is a little bit outside my wheelhouse, but I think we'll have fun with it anyway. We'll top. And then next turn we can play forward and Preordain again. I like both of these as well. Top. Okay, so they are playing Cycle Storm. So what is the counterspell going to be best used for? Probably a Songs? I think Counterspell is going to be best for Songs. We might be safe tapping out here for pieces. It's still really early. So, like, maybe they won't be able to combo on turn 3. Kind of wondering if our opponent is just going to go for it this turn, but because we're tapped out. No. Okay, that's good for us. And a land. Perfect draw. We can just pass here. Ooh, okay. No, it's just because they had so many cards in hand. They didn't want to discard the pedal. They're not going off or anything. One, two, three, four, five. So we're not going to want to go curve yet. This is an instant. We'll go Preordain and then hold up our mana, I think. And we can discard maybe Lightning Bolt or something, so we get another card going down. Let's put both of these to the bottom. Get an Evolving Wilds, garbage. All right. I think we'll probably just discard one of these then. The Evolving Wild specifically. Keep our spells. Ooh, looks like they might be going for it here. Songs of the Damned. All right. Counter that. Oh, they had another one. Okay. I guess we could have brainstormed there for a Dispel. That's what I should have done. Should have brainstormed for Dispel. All right, we'll take off the auto yield here, and actually we'll let them go through the Reap, but we'll see if we can draw into Dispel if they try in Songs again. Well, we have a Lightning Bolt here. They're just going to go on top of this? Yeah. I think the Lightning Bolt here was just a bad idea. Should have waited until they did something like another Songs of the Damned. That was the opportunity to Lightning Bolt. And now they Reap, so that's GG. Yeah, I messed that one up. Definitely Lightning Bolt at the wrong time there. I should have known better. I've played the Cycle Storm deck before. So let's see here. We'll bring in Negate. Dispel. I'm wondering if the Hydroblast might be worth it as another way to potentially counter or kill the Stinger. We do also have Cannonade, because that kills Stinger as well. I think between Lightning Bolt and Skred, we probably don't need these extra ways to kill the Stinger. We'll just really concentrate on counter magic so that we can counter the songs. Okay. Oh, another land. Not exactly what I was looking for there. That's okay. Got lots of violence. Let's get a mountain. I wish we had that Ash Barrens still. I'll take one of these. It'll be really good if we find another Ash Barrens or some way to shuffle. Get rid of some of these extras. I think we'll just play lands for now. I don't particularly want to tap out. They have access to quite a bit of mana, quite a few cards. With the 3 cycles from their swamps here, a Songs is going to start producing quite a bit of mana. Do I Brainstorm block? It's not really Brainstorm locked when I have pieces, I guess. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. I can pieces and still hold up 1 counterspell, or I can hold up 2 counterspells. Ooh. I think I'm going to pieces here. We're under, like, no pressure. Maybe we're just supposed to wait. I know, like, one of the problems here is we're not putting up pressure ourselves. So opponent can also just wait forever. Well, maybe not forever. They have fewer cards in their deck than we do. Gonna make a 2/2. Tiny snake. Bye-bye counterspell. Oh, they put together quite a bit of mana there. Oh, they had the double songs again. So even though we have a bit of counter magic available for this matchup, we don't have the pressure that forces the opponent to go off at certain times. Even so, they're just like, no, I'm not going to bother waiting anymore. Like, you have all that mana, double counterspell, I don't care. Duress, go time. Oh, interesting. They're playing the version with Chromatic Star. Alright, 2 mana. Well, a few mana left, 5 mana left. So they got a few draws left to find another Songs. Or I don't know that that's what they're looking for. Maybe they're looking for Reap. Okay, they do have another Songs. Do they have another Reap? I mean, you know what we have. Yeah. Another Songs. There's another Reap. Okay, so we're dead. That guaranteed kills us. So we'll just concede here. I'm fine with this. Not that I would really know what a good hand looks like. Don't spend too much time playing Izzet. Okay. Basic Mountain. That is scary. And Forgotten Cave. Well, I mean, that can still mean a lot of things. But it would make sense with Mardu Monarch to have Forgotten Cave. Well, it's definitely Burn. Okay. Well, we got some cards for that in the sideboard, I believe. Hydroblast would be one of them. Okay, so we can AK. At least we have a play this turn. But, we're going to have a tough time with this deck. We're just kind of hanging on upkeep. Here we go. Okay. Got a bit of movement. Our opponent is alive. Nice draw. And that is a Snowland, so we're going to be able to Skred the Alchemist. That is good news, everyone. Counterspell on top, please. Ooh, okay. Nice. Alright, let's go ahead and Skred that. We're going to want to get this curve out pretty quick. I'm thinking Counterspell, almost anything possibly, and then pieces of the puzzle, and maybe even Brainstorm on this upcoming turn cycle, so that on turn 5 I can Serpentine Curve. Like I said, Counterspell, basically anything there. Cherryman with the raid. Hello, friends. So how did the stream go? Another Skred. We can get rid of this creature as well as cast pieces of the puzzle. Decent. We all have days like that. Interesting. Don't mind grabbing the Counterspell. We already have the Curve. Maybe we just grab the AK? Or we could just, like, go Curve and make 2 giant creatures. probably going to want to Skred this. The only other option is Brainstorm. I guess we can wait and see if they like play another Thermo Alchemist or something. There's no reason to play the Skred now. It is an instant. Alright, get out of here, you repeated source of damage. I don't gotta deal with this. Whoo-hoo, and they just pass back. Maybe they have double Fireblast in hand. This Curse of the Pierced Heart's doing work, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, it is what it is. Not like we could get it to be any better at this point. Oh, that's right. 8. Because it adds 1. Oh, and they have another lightning bolt. So they have 1 card left in hand. We're going down to 7 with the curse. It's going to be tight. Another curve. Alright, so I'm thinking probably Brainstorm into curve here. Oh, wow. Nice one. Alright, here we go. Are you going to block? What's it going to be? No blocks. Alright, so we can play another curve, which means we have lethal threats on board and we can block the runner, or we can hold up Counterspell. I kind of like just playing another curve, honestly. So that we guaranteed have the block. Curse puts us down to 6. They have 2 cards, or 1 right now, but going up to 2. So it is possible that that was the wrong move and we're just dead to cards in hand. Ooh, we're lucky. We are so lucky with that one. Sure. And now we have Counterspell for their next spell. Plus we could play another curve if we wanted. I think we're guaranteed to win at this point. A lightning bolt off the top would be great, but we already knew that we had Mountain because of the Brainstorm, of course. We could Pieces and still hold up Counterspell. I think that's probably our best line here. Because that finds us Skred. Cool. We beat Burn. Game 1. Not bad. Not bad. Let's bring in Hydroblast. Bring in Dispel. We could potentially bring in Negate. We'll see. I don't like the Cannonade here. Fling is fine. Magus, yes, thank you. I was definitely all kinds of terrified of the burn there. I wonder if we're supposed to bring in Wizardry as another way to put up pressure. We do have a lot of counter magic, so we should be able to buy the time to find the curves. Don't mind trimming on removal a little bit. It's pretty cool. The deck is definitely cool. I think that the community still needs to do quite a bit of work on it to get it to where it needs to be. There's a lot of options on how to build this list, but it is definitely something fun to play with. Alright, so these are some of the cards I've been thinking about taking out. We gotta take out 3. Decided to keep the Brainstorm as a way to hopefully quickly find the piece I need. Counterspell or whatnot. Could have potentially taken out double Skred instead of Skred Lightning Bolt. Lightning Bolt kills all of the opponent's creatures, so we should have just kept on the Bolt and taken out the 2 Skreds if we were going to go that way. I mean, it's not great, but it does all things. We were able to cast all these spells, so we don't really know what our hand is going to look like. Thought Scour and Brainstorm is an interesting combination, too. So we're actually able to mill the cards we put on top with Brainstorm. I think I'm going to start with a Island Thought Scour. Just kind of hanging on our opponent's upkeep here. Opponent was having some pauses last time, and I know that I play slow, so we'll just practice patience for a little while the opponent gets ready to play Magic. Chuck with the bits. As many bits as you can eat. Ah. Tasty, tasty bits. Thanks, Chuck. Okay. Well, it was a tough choice, but they decided to play Mountain and pass. I will play Island and pass. Oh, look at those mismatched mountains. Awful. Just terrible. Num 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 num. That's how you do it, right, Chuck? Okay. We bin one of our counterspells. Too bad. Get a curve, though. And we find a Ford. Kind of into doing like a Brainstorm kind of thing this turn with the Evolving Wilds. That does mean we're going to take a ton of damage, though, from Thermal Alchemist here. This is going to be a bad turn for us. Uh-oh. Oh, no. This makes it even worse. Okay, got the Lightning Bolt, got the Counterspell. Great, great, great. We'll get rid of the Ford, and maybe we don't have time for pieces. And we'll go get Mountain. And another Ford. Okay. I think we probably have to kill the Firebrand Archer because it's attacking for 2 every turn. And then we can hold up Counterspell. Counter almost anything they cast here. And I suppose if they don't give us something to counter, we do have Thought Scour, so at least it wouldn't be a wasted turn. But it looks like they are ready to throw down with a Chain Lightning. Riftbolt pass, okay. So we get Lightning Bolt, we can kill the Thermo Alchemist, which we will. And we'll curve the turn after. Okay. Let's go ahead and use a Preordain here. Bottom. Ooh, Dispel. I like that one. So I think in that case we play... Oh, that's tough. I'm going to play the Ford. And we'll Dispel if we get the opportunity. Otherwise we use Thought Scour to grow the curve, and then we can hold up Dispel from there. Because we're going to want to hold up Dispel for Fireblast. Is it weird that I want more counter magic? Oh, can't counter that one. Bolt. Not bad. 11-11. They got 3 cards in hand, though. Oh, only 2 now. Good thing they had a land. Good for us. Searing Blaze. That is an instant. Are we supposed to counter this? I think so. Because we have the opportunity to. Fireblast would be the better thing, but they only have 1 card left in hand, so they're not going to Fireblast us now. And we have Counterspell for when we untap. Oh, then again, they might, because we're tapped out, so they might Fireblast us right here. 2 mana is enough to do whatever Burn wants to do. Yeah, okay. I respect this play. This is a good play. Counterspell? Nope. Okay. So we'll attack and Brainstorm. Opponent should probably just block this, right? Maybe we were supposed to Brainstorm first in case we found Lightning Bolt. Then we could kill the Alchemist, get the guaranteed 11. Yeah. I think there's still time, though. Because we have a stop in the combat step here. So we should be able to attack and still Brainstorm first to see if we find Skred or Lightning Bolt. Ah, the suspense is killing me. Can you feel the anticipation? Oh, the Fling. If they don't block, we can kill them. Nice. Combo. Get flung. Good job, Thermo Alchemist. Do that extra point of damage. Whew. Not too interested in this hand. I think we'll mull. This one is keepable. Probably just get rid of the maximized velocity and go from there. Evolving Wilds finds an island. Probably start with a Ford, though. I think I have a Ford emote. Yeah, I do. Did you see the Ukatoa sea shanty that Kurt Roll put out yesterday? Just popped up in my YouTube feed out of the blue. I was like, okay, yes, please. It was very well done. Alright, we're just playing Evolving Wilds Pass. That's really our only option. Evolving Wilds, go get Island. And, yeah, we'll have access to AK or Counterspell guaranteed next turn. Another tunnel. All right. Unfortunate. So we could AK here trying to find land, and I am really leaning towards that instead of holding up Counterspell. Ah, we miss. Too bad. So in this kind of matchup, it looks like hitting land drops seems like it's going to be pretty important. And they get a Preordain. They're going to cast that right away, or are they going to hold up something? They're holding up something here. Nope. There goes the Preordain we saw. This is another one of the cards that people are playing in this deck. There are a small amount of creatures that care about your instants or sorceries. So Augur of Bolas is a really good choice. Delver of Secrets is another really good one. Oh, nice. Found a land. Kind of thinking I might just pieces of the puzzle. From the crypt with the bits. Oh, yeah. As many bits as you can eat. Hello, friend. How's it going? Oh, no ninja. Oh, I see. So that's how it be. We're in trouble. This is basically GG. We're not really going to be able to take the Monarch away from them. So taking it down Counterspell there was a huge mistake. Then again, if we had left up the 3 mana, they might not have gone for it, but the situation we're in now is abysmal. So we are really under pressure here to do something. Opponent can just sit back and let the game progress exactly as it is. They don't have to do anything else. This is enough here. 2 damage a turn plus one-sided Howling Mine. Now, they're putting more on the board, but we can't exactly punish that. And they draw a cast down. What are we going to do here? We can Skred a thing. And cycle Ash Barrens. And ban whoever this is. Okay, so we got 1 AK in the graveyard, so this is a draw 2. I think we just go ahead and cash it in right now. Okay, we got the curves. So we can Skred one of their critters. We have a Counterspell up. We can put down a curve. Have Dispel to save it from the cast down. Yeah, that's true too. We could hold the second curve and try and find a Fling for it when it's lethal. Going to want to Skred the Thorn, which has Death Touch, so the primary curve can try and threaten. What do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Would be a 7/7, not bad. Yeah, you can Brainstorm. And if we can get some of these counter spells into the graveyard, that again increases the curve. Ah, those ads. They're always get ya. Alright, get rid of this Thorn here. Thorn on our side. Yeah. What's up, kid? Yeah, you are. How you doing? Suffocating Fumes. Okay, that's not a card we have to worry about. And they discard it. Makes sense. Another AK. Alright, I guess we'll just play a curve, hold up Dispel. They should not counter this. Yeah. They have the cast down. This is the only creature they've seen. They're going to want to use cast down to kill the Fractal. Oh, well, apparently opponent feels like they got to take the curves off the board. It's just too much for some people. Alright. You have anything more for your turn there, opponent? Because looks like you're doing quite a bit here. Okay, so the first scry was 2 to the bottom. They're taking quite a bit of time with this one, though. So they might be interested in drawing one of those cards with the Monarch. Oh, 2 cards top. They like those ones. They're going to Brainstorm. Maybe looking for a Counterspell. The AK is pretty good here. 2 mana, draw 3. And it works. Nice, nice. So what are we going to do now? I guess we could Pieces. Dig as deep as possible. Did we play a land this turn? We did. Pieces first, then Preordain to dig as far as we possibly can. What do we need here? We want the Fling. So that's the combo. And what else do we get? Maybe the Counterspell? Maybe the Lightning Bolt to just get that extra little hit of damage in. So we don't have to deal 20, we have to deal 17. Okay, we are going to have to discard a card unless we use the Lightning Bolt now. Alright, so what do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So Curve makes 15, so it's not quite lethal yet. I mean, say what you will, Dimir is one of the best decks in the format. Top 3 is easily Tron, Izzet, Dimir. So I feel like we gotta wait one more turn before we curve. So let's try and find like some lands or something. I know, right? I mean, the decks are good. That's the reason why they're up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So the Serpent is 1 off. We'll just Preordain then, and then we have double Counterspell up. Oh, the AK? Bottom top. Okay, we've already played a land, right? Yeah, we did. Okay, so we'll AK during the opponent's turn. And that's a draw 4 for 2 mana. I mean, your Behold the Multiverse is okay. 4 mana, scry 2, draw 2, but 2 mana, draw 4? I look at the same number of cards as you could maximum, and I put them all in my hand. That's what I'm talking about. Opponents back up to 7 cards in hand, though. That is... ugh. They're going to have so much to interact with what we're doing. Please, just please put something else on the board. I mean, that is something. Could you commit some more? No, huh? Do you want to throw a Counterspell at this? I wouldn't mind. Go ahead and Counterspell this. Nope, they just let it happen. Okay, we can Skred this. That gets us an extra turn. Instant, sorcery, sorcery, instant, instant, sorcery. So do we want to bolt something here? Stupid 7 cards in hand and infinite mana. Alright. So this is our turn. We have 8 mana, so we can go Curve, Fling, Counterspell, Counterspell. Is that right? No, we can go Curve, Fling, Counterspell. Ooh, just 1 Counterspell. Okay. Is what it is. First step. Does it resolve? Okay, they're going to counter it. Counter their counterspell. Oh, they got another counter. Infinite counterspells. Brutal. I wish we still had that. The lightning bolt wouldn't have helped us here. What are you evolving wilds for? I guess so they can just F6 here. Makes sense. Need another curve. So just bottom. So we take 5 damage from their creatures. If they have ninja, we're dead. And then we have to draw into curve to fling it. Oh, looks like they have the ninja. There it is, right on time. Good game. Alright, so what are we going to do against the Dimir? We got Pyroblast to counter blue spells. Got Cannonade, we can bring in Wizardry. And Dispel. Oh, Gigadrowse for the combo. I see what you mean. So we can tap them out and then go for it. Probably shouldn't play Wizardry and Cannonade. I gotta take out one more card. Single land. Triple curve. Too many curves to handle. No lands. Oh no. Oh. Why? Oh well. Can't win them all. We're on the play with 4 cards versus our opponent's 7 going to 8. That doesn't look good. That's okay. Oh, right. We bottom a curve, we draw a curve. What are the odds we got another curve on top of the deck? Don't mind me, I'm just pretending I'm on a beach. Oh. We have priority. Okay, here we go. Oh, with the duress, though. Yep, nothing we can do. I mean, we could cast Pyroblast. It is an option. Wouldn't necessarily do anything besides losing an extra card, but it is allowed. And that's the reason I have Pyroblast in this deck, actually, instead of blue or red Elemental Blast. Because it might actually matter in this list to have an extra card go to the graveyard. If they hadn't duressed our curve, we could have made a 1/1 token there. Alright, Augur Bolus. What is that? What does that reveal? It reveals a Snuff Out. They have a free way to kill a curve. Woof. And another land off the top. Pass the turn. Alright. All lands, all the time. Let's go. Oh. Okiba Gang. Well, I guess we Skred that. Choice is kill that or discard 2 cards. So I guess we'll, yeah, I might as well counter. That's the wrong color mana, but good try. And that does empty our hand. I get another Skred, okay. Do we kill the Augur so they can't really ninja? Yeah, because they have Spellstutter Sprite in hand. So I'm just going to go ahead and use this when they can't counter it. Why not, right? Why let us Preordain when you have 7 cards in hand and one of them is Spellstutter Sprite? Honestly, I think we can scoop this one up. There's no way we're coming back. They got 7 cards in hand. They can just control this for sure. I actually thought that the Ash Barrens was a Terramorphic Expanse and nearly made a terrible error. Could you imagine if I had played the Ash Barrens by mistake? Alright, we could Preordain and hold up Skred, but I don't mind just holding up AK and Dispel. That's true! Counterspells come into Modern. How does chat feel about that? Go ahead and put up how you feel about that in chat. You ready for Counterspell to come to Modern, or are you shaking in your boots? They find a Brainstorm. Okay, we do find the Evolving Wilds here. So let's see here. How do we want to play this? We can still keep up the Dispel, but I don't think that's too important right now. We probably just want to Thought Scour and then like hold up Skred or something. Thought Scour is an instant. We have Preordain. I think that I probably just want to pass here and hold up Skred just in case they ninja. Yeah, I feel the same way, Mr. Rabe. Mixed feelings, that is. I do think that, I mean, like, people have been wanting Counterspell in Modern for a very, very long time. I'm interested to see how it works. I mean, we've been dealing with Remand and Mana Leak the entire time, so I think Counterspell is probably fine. But definitely interested to see what comes of it. Oh yeah, the Aether Vial decks. Yeah, I guess Humans is going to be pretty popular. Got a Fling. I think we Skred the Augur here so that we can pieces of the puzzle without having to worry about a ninja. Oh, they're actually going to Dispel our Skred on their Augur. Wow, they almost certainly have a ninja that they want to do that with this turn coming. Unfortunately, we don't have any way to stop that. We could Preordain to try and find it, and that also tries to find us lands. Oh, I don't really like this. AK. We do have another AK, so let's cast that. This draws 2. I'm thinking this is going to be a ninja. Yep. Ducat. Hello. Duo Cat TV. For some reason I was saying that like Ducat. Like Go Ducat. Alright, so they missed the land. Are we going to be able to find a way to kill the ninja? Not yet. Let's Preordain, or do we want pieces of the puzzle? Ooh, good point there, Chuck. Maybe it's a good time to start investing in humans. That's one of the fun things about Twitch. Streamers get to work at pronouncing names. Funny spellings, different languages, and then we also have to deal with our own how you say, D is for Lixdexia. I really kind of wanted land. I'm going to bottom both of these. Okay. I feel like this deck has a really hard time versus these Fae decks, which are also running counter magics, but they have more creatures and we have less removal. Their removal, while, you know, like sitting dead in hand for now, is going to be super effective as soon as we try and put down a fractal token. Yes, there is! Exclamation mark deck. Still no way to kill it. All right. What do we got? We got a Preordain. We got a Brainstorm. We can Brainstorm into Preordain, and that way we don't get Brainstorm locked. Oh, absolutely. A lot of people have been playing around with it. So there's quite a few different lists circling through the internet. We haven't found the best list yet, not even close. So feel free to brew with it. One of the things that I've been thinking that might belong in the deck is a Delver of Secrets. We're playing so many instants and sorceries. If we're to play only one creature in the list, Delver seems like it might be pretty good. Oh, I hate this. All right, we're gonna Thought Scour for Lightning Bolt. Oh, no way! As if we drew Lightning Bolt exactly. All right, cool. Yeah, how do you feel about casting that spell just right now? A little foolish. Oh, I see. What does green really bring to it? Like, what would you be excited to play it in Simic for? Because red gets you like lightning bolt, Skred, and Fling. Black gets you snuff out, cast down, Night's Whisper. Huh, Cannonade. I don't mind casting that. And we even have double Dispel to back it up. Hey, that's great. Yeah, I guess we'll just counterspell that. Might have been right to use the Dispel. I was just thinking about properly or using up our mana, but yeah, keeping up Dispel, or rather using the Dispel and keeping double Counterspell, just because of how versatile the Counterspell is, might have been the better way to go there. I don't play a lot of blue decks, so some of this is pretty new to me, but it's also very exciting. Okay, so what did they get? They got Preordain. I haven't been keeping track of this stuff. That's unfortunate. They've probably cast these already, right? Maximize velocity. Our hand is nothing right now. Alright, go ahead, opponent. Preordain, sure. Because, yeah, I would be much happier right now if this was Dispel, Counterspell, Counterspell. Simic lands. Interesting. We do have a very powerful lands deck in the format, although it's Tron. And not everyone is into that kind of thing. I mean, personally, I try and stay away from Tron decks. Although, who knows? Maybe someday I might be convinced to play modern Tron. No promises, though. Oh, good question. Three color decks are very difficult to manage in Pauper. So you'd mostly be wanting to keep instants and sorceries in your deck with very few artifacts. So you're not going to be able to rely on the rocks to make your colors. Counterspell this. Dispel. Hey, now I'm going to be happy we have 2 Dispels, right? Ooh, maybe not. Okay. So they're going to Spell Stutter the Dispel, but we can still Dispel their Counterspell? I think it's fine. We let the Spell Stutter happen. Okay, and now we still have Dispel for their Counterspell. Yeah, Bonder's Ornament is amazing. Such a good card in this format. That's true. That is true. Give you a little bit of extra mana boost as well. Okay, they're tapped out. We get to AK. Very nice. Okay, so we got single Counterspell up. But if we actually get to find one of our curves, then we should be good to go. Let's see here. It looks like we haven't come across a single curve yet, so all 4 curves are in the last 20 cards. I'm actually thinking I should Thought Scour the opponent so I don't mill one of our curves. Standstill? Wow. I mean, there's no way we could stand still in Pauper. The card is way too strong. Well, I mean, we do have Rhystic Study. Okay, we mill 2 of their lands. Oh, that's too bad. All right, what else do we got left? Nothing we can cast. Let's take our turn. Pieces of the puzzle. Not bad. Let's use it. Yeah, we should have enough time. Use pieces this turn, find curve, curve next turn. We still don't have curve? Okay. Let's go for the bolt? Oh man, what are we supposed to do here? I think we probably just preordain. Let's take the bolt so we can kill a ninja. And we'll take the brainstorm. Four curves and 14 cards. Like, we didn't side them out, right? We didn't side them out. We still haven't found them. GeoCat TV, thank you very much for the follow. I think we just bottom. We gotta find the curve. We still haven't got it. Alright, we got a Brainstorm EOT. Otherwise, let's just pass the turn. We've played a land here. We got a Counterspell up. Let's pass. So let's see here. 4, 5, 6, 7. So we don't quite have enough to really feel safe about this. Sure. We're going to want another land. What do they get? They get a Snuff Out? Oh, that sucks. Snuff Out is such a good card for them. We finally found one of the curves. I also play Modern. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays are Modern. Tuesdays, Thursdays are Pauper. 9 damage with those lightning bolts, but that's not really going to do us anything. Let's put one of the bolts back. Maybe both of the bolts back. I mean, we're going to be drawing one of them anyway. Important thing is we found the curve. Unfortunate thing is we didn't find the land we needed for a counterspell. Let's get rid of that. So we can maximize velocity. That way we don't have to fling. 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, we can curve, maximize, then fling. And we have one counterspell available. Okay, resolved. In this case, I think we just maximize. Because we don't have any way to counterspell when we fling. They'll snuff out. We'll fling. And we're going to use the fling because that beats other removal spell. Even though it won't beat counterspell. Okay. Oh, damn it. Just off on lands. Too bad. This is not lethal. We have maximized velocity. Is it possible to win here? I don't really think so. I guess they could like make a mistake and attack all. They could attack all and have ninja. That would be lethal. Okay, so they are attacking all. They probably have ninja. Nope. Just going to 1, and they attack all. They probably have a creature to keep up blocks then. Yes, indeed. And that's a good one. We can't bolt that one out of the way. So I think that's GG. We could, like, even draw... I mean, we knew we had Lightning Bolt, didn't we? Damn. Alright. Let's go on to the next one. Tough game. I have a tough time sideboarding with this deck. Never quite really know what I'm supposed to be doing with it. And that has to do with inexperience with this style of deck. Sideboarding is always a really important thing and a difficult thing. But it gets a lot easier when the deck is inside your wheelhouse. Oh, really? We got a raid incoming, do we? Damn! Hamhawks42, thanks for the raid, friend. What were you playing? Howdy ho. Let's see here. Where is my raid emote? There it is. Oh, Arena Standard. Cool, cool. It's been quite a while since I've thought about Standard. Hamhawks, there we go with the follow. Thank you very much. Stream's going okay. The league is a losing one, but the deck is really fun. So there's that. So I guess we can have fun losing. We did win once against Burn, though, which was a wicked game. Okay, back into it. Let's go. I guess this is fine. We have lands to play. We can start cantripping into good cards, so we'll keep it. Yeah, you did. Are you, what, what's the word for that? Like a prophet. Prescient? I had a conversation, actually, today with someone about the prophet Cassandra. I don't mind these. Let's keep both of them. So yeah, Cassandra is this character of ancient myth. Trying to remember which, I think it was Greek mythology, I think. And in any event, she's cursed with the ability of prophecy, and the curse part is that nobody believes anything that she says. So she'll tell people like, "Oh, the city's gonna fall, you're all gonna die," and they'll be like, "Yeah, Cassandra, get out of here." Oh, I definitely like these. Don't go very well with the Cannonade, but I definitely want one. Maybe we'll take both. Just one. We still need to find some land, so I don't want to keep non-land on top. Yeah, no kidding. But I think that a lot of people in the world nowadays can definitely understand the feelings that Cassandra had. Dr. Fauci could probably empathize. All right. So we're just really playing land go here, huh? The question is, do we want to brainstorm? I don't think so. I think we'll keep the brainstorm as like a prowess thing. They're not going to have counterspell with this kind of mana up, so we're pretty set to cast the Goblin Wizardry on our turn. So we'll go ahead and do that. Oh, actually, Wizardry is an instant. I still want to cast it now. So they can't counterspell it. Turns out the double Wizardry would have been fine. Yup. Oh, they have Dispel. Jerks. The double Wizardry would have been great. They just countered my 4-mana spell with 1 mana. Sure. Fine. Relic means nothing to me, opponent. Oh, I do have accumulated knowledge, so I guess it does mean something. But Serpentine Curve counts cards in exile as well as cards in our graveyard. So Relic of Progenitus isn't going to do much with that. So we'll play the Evolving Wilds here, and that way we have the Perfect Storm. So we can use our Mercadian Mask's Brainstorm to shuffle some of these cards away, depending on what we draw. Sure. Our clock is not doing too great here compared to our opponent. Our opponent has a lot of experience playing the Dimir deck, so they're able to make their decisions quite quickly, whereas this is a newer kind of strategy to me, so take a little bit more time to make my decisions. And that means we're going to be under pressure here if we go to Game 3. I think we'll get rid of Cannonade and land. Then we can shuffle those away. Go get Mountain, play pieces. I don't know if I should play pieces into a counter magic. Oh, right. That was end of turn. We were brainstorming end of their turn. Come on. Pay attention here. Okay, this is going to be what? Counterspell will Dispel. They'll spell Stutter and we'll Pyroblast. Actually cancel that. I think maybe we Skred the Spell Stutter Sprite instead so we can hold the Pyroblast as another counterspell. Okay, oh, well, that's an easy choice. So we got Curve and Fling. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So Curve is 8. So we're going to need a lot more to do a lot more work before the curve into Fling is going to be lethal. And I think we probably want to go that direction. Opponent's going to have Cast Down and Snuff Out as ways to deal with our curve once it resolves. All right, back to us and back to you. A lot of land go, a lot of back and forth. My turn, your turn, your turn, my turn. So Tron sees a lot of play in weekend events, but very little play during leagues. The deck is super, super good, but it takes a long time to play your matches. It's very grindy. So fewer people will play the deck because it's a chore to play. But when those same people are looking for their best odds to win, not just like winning quick, but they want to win a big tournament, they'll pick up Tron. But yeah, during the leagues, it just it takes so long to finish a league. You know, you do want to finish 5 matches in 2 hours, or do you want to take 4 hours? I mean, standstill would always be great. Oh yeah, absolutely, Koal. It fits the meta perfectly. It's just a time issue. It takes too long. I've seen some people developing Tron decks that don't take very long. They're not quite as good as the traditional Rainbow Tron, but they'll play like the Cascade cards, Ulamog's Crusher, just like make big mana into big creatures. Just exiling lands here as if it mattered. It doesn't. Doesn't matter which cards I exile. Only card I want to keep in the graveyard is Accumulated Knowledge. That's the only one that matters. Trying to use Cannonade here as a counterspell. Oh, they're going to Blue Elemental Blast the Cannonade, huh? Alright, let's get some more spells into the graveyard, huh? Let's go. I gotta fill up my graveyard for my curve anyway. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, it seemed like our stuff worked. Another lightning bolt. Not that exciting. So let's see here. We don't exactly have a lot here, do we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's only half. I don't really feel like playing curve here is going to get us anywhere. They're just going to use a removal spell to take it off the board. I think we just pass. And again, it doesn't matter which cards we hit in the graveyard here. Curve doesn't care if they're in the graveyard or exile. So when Relic goes up, we're going to click very quickly. There's only one card, like I said, that I care about. That is unfortunate. That's unfortunate. They can take the curve with that. Alright, we got to draw another curve. Brainstorm could help us do that. I don't know if I want to Brainstorm lock myself. Yeah, that seems pretty risky. Ah, well. Let's go for it. Okay, not bad, not bad. We'll put the Fling down. We don't need that. And we'll put the island back. Yeah, and then we'll pass. And we can Wizardry end of the opponent's turn and hold up Dispel and Pyroblast. Yeah, I mean, maybe, but that's like thinking with hindsight. I don't know that we could have necessarily put them on duress. Generally, I think that the cards in my hand are very safe. It's the cards that I cast or put into play that are going to get got. Ooh, Witch King. That is good thinking. Ah, cancel, 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 not that one. Dispel. Because Pyroblast and Lightning Bolt counter Spellstarter Sprite. So I wanted to leave those available. Unfortunately, opponent still has cards in hand and a bunch of mana to do stuff, so looks like we are not going to get our wizards. And we're down to a single Lightning Bolt. Opponent has the Gurmag Angler, Relic of Regenitus, and is up on cards here. So we're going to have a tough time getting back from this. And we don't have much time to do it. But it is what it is. Let's see what we draw. Yeah, Ninja the Gurmag Angler. Oh my god. They Ninja the Gurmag Angler. Shoot. I was supposed to Lightning Bolt that. Oh, that's embarrassing. I'm going to do it now because it's correct to do it before they draw the card, but that is so embarrassing. Ugh. They should not be drawing that card. Oh, I see what you're saying there, Mr. Rabe. Okay, I'll be a little bit more careful about that next time. Keep a couple lands so that I can trade things for Brainstorm, or after a Brainstorm. How many Brainstorms do I have left? Still got one left. Clam Ego, it's been a while. Uh, well, it depends on how we define how well it's doing. The traditional way, with wins and losses, we're not doing too well, friend. But the deck is cool, so at least we can enjoy the games. We should wait one more turn. We're probably dead, but we should wait, just in case we draw curve. Ah, I see. So that's why I'm avoiding a lot of the Brazilian players, because it's too early for them. Instead, I get the Italian players. Okay. We'll keep this. Got a bunch of lands. We got cantrips. We'll see what we can do with it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, we're playing against Infect. That would be my guess. Force into Seal of Strength makes me think Infect. Let's see if we can find some lightning bolts. Bottom, top. Unfortunately, we don't have any red mana available right away. But we can hold up Counterspell here. Oh, with the Dispel, that's even better. So we can play the Volatile Fjord and hold up Dispel so they can't just straight kill us. Dispel could potentially prevent 4 damage. Ooh, I really wish I had Lightning Bolt for that. I mean, they have the Seal of Strength, so that like counters Lightning Bolt, basically. And we are going to have to try and kill this Glistener Elf. Oh, another Seal of Strength? Are we just supposed to counterspell this? Wow. Okay, yep. I mean, GG. Just like that. Some of them are really quick. So I guess I was supposed to Lightning Bolt the Glistener Elf during my turn there to waste one of the seals. Because there's nothing we can do here. We Lightning Bolt the Glistener Elf, and then they just activate the other seal and we die anyway. So GG. I don't think we have extra removal, but we do have Echoing Truth. We have Gigadrowse, Cannonade. Do we want to bring in Swirling Sandstorm? We'll put that in the maybe pile. Get an extra Dispel and a Negate. Okay, so we're going to take a bunch of cards out. Let's check the pile view here. What are we going to want to take out? Take out the Fling. Take out the Maximize. I think Swirling Sandstorm can probably go. I don't know, like it seems so-so. I think Pieces of the Puzzle is going to be too slow. Huh. I didn't know. In any event, Serpentine Curve. I figured they would have put up like a choice here so you could choose between the two or something. Anyway. Do not like this hand. Let's mull it. I don't know if we can do anything with this one. We have the Ash Barrens to get red mana. We have Cannonade, Preordain. We're on the play. Let's try it. Opponent is mulliganing as well. So I guess we'll just play Island. And do we Preordain here, or do we just go get the Mountain? Let's start with the Preordain. See if we can find like Mountain or Lightning Bolt or something. Don't mind the Island, but I don't want the Curve. And we can Brainstorm, do the Ash Barrens trick, play Island. Yeah. Or sorry, play, yeah. It's fine. It's good. It'll be good. It's fine. Got a Skred. Nice. We want to keep that. I like the Counterspell. I like the Negate. So I think we'll just get rid of Curve and AK. I think Fiery Cannonade is probably safe here. They won't be able to Vines of Vastwood. And if they use a pump spell, then they won't have the pump spell for next turn. Or we could go for Skred and hold up Counterspell. Bab, thanks for the follow, friend. Alright, so are they going to go for... They're going to go for the save. They're just waiting to pay the costs. Yeah, Vines of Vastwood, and we'll negate. Kill their critter. Get it out of here. Okay, we can kill that with Cannonade. And again, we're going to want to do that during our turn so that they don't have the ability to use a pump spell to save it and do damage. They could have had like mutagenic growth there to still save it, but they wouldn't have been able to do damage. Ooh, another one. Damn. They just keep on coming. They kept a creature heavy hand here. Alright, I guess we can Brainstorm, try and find something. It does mean we could potentially be Brainstorm locked here, but we need to find removal. We've missed. Alright, we're going to hold up Counterspell here, so at least we can prevent some of the damage coming in. And if it's only like 1 damage, that's fine. We can take 1 for quite a few turns. Nice. Just one. I think we probably want to go get Mountain here. Maybe just another island. Nice. Unfortunately, that regenerates, but we might be able to catch it at some point. Alright, we'll keep that one because we can use it to redraw. And it fits pretty nicely with how our mana is working out here, so if we counterspell AK, that's pretty good. Do we want to counterspell this? I don't think so. It's not going to save the Blight Mamba from the Skred. Don't like that. Going to use Accumulated Knowledge in response. Draw a card. Just a Ford. I think I let that resolve because Skred can potentially take the Mamba out of combat, forcing them to like regenerate or something. Okay, so we can just play the Ford here. We have plenty of mana to cast our 2 spells. And this is what I get for taking the pieces of the puzzle out. Sure. Still doing lethal damage to it. Counterspell. Now you got to regenerate. Nice. Okay. No damage this turn. Because when you regenerate a creature, you tap it and take it out of combat. I guess we're supposed to keep this island in hand for like Brainstorm stuff. Plays Forest. They got 2 cards left in hand. Counterspell that. Okay, we're still in it. If that is not a good draw. How many Brainstorms we got left? Looks like we have 1 Brainstorm left in the deck. Halfway there. Oh, they got another creature too. What do we get? Oh, AK's not bad. Ooh, another Cannonade, huh? That could basically wipe the board. Okay. We have exactly enough mana for it, so I think we pass and we try and Cannonade in response to something. We have the Dispel to potentially get them, and then if we do the Cannonade during their turn, maybe we can get the regeneration to go off on the Blight Mamba, so we don't take any damage would be ideal. Okay, we'll give them the opportunity to do a thing. They choose not to. We'll Cannonade. Okay, Vines will Dispel the Vines. Do you have anything else? They have 1 card left in hand. Just to regenerate. Nice. I mean, I would rather kill the creature, obviously, but at least it's being taken out of combat and we're not taking Infect. Oh, wow. We get the Lightning Bolt to finish it off? Yeah. They have no creatures left. They drew one, though. Ooh, that's a thing. That's a big thing. Come at me, I'm here. I guess we can't really attack either, though, yet. We're going to need to hold back to make sure they don't just kill us on the crackback. Let's see what we draw. We've already used both of our Cannonades, which would have been the ideal. Oh, the Gigadrowse. Okay, with the Gigadrowse, I want to attack. And we'll put a stop on their upkeep. One, two, three, four, five, six. So we want to replicate 5 times. Oh, they skipped their turn. Oh, another curve. Is that a good one? Looks like a good one. I think we're going to go to game 3 on this one. I mean, I guess they can block. They stay alive. I mean, we stayed alive for a while by doing stuff like that. So let's see what happens. Oh, AK. Let's play that first. That's enough for them. Cool. Alright, now we got to do it on the draw, which is much more difficult. Not having those pieces of the puzzle was actually pretty bad. Pieces of the puzzle seems like a pretty necessary part of the deck. It's one of the only cards that's going to be giving you card advantage along with AK. But I feel like the cantrips are just so necessary to find our removal spells. Like, we need to find Bolt, Skred, Cannonade, and we need to do it quick. So honestly, I don't think we just don't have the time for pieces. Good enough. Not great, but we do have a Cannonade. 2 mana, draw 3. Inconceivable. Oh, and a Skred? Very nice. I don't mind these. Actually, I like them both. I'm going to keep them. We'll go top. Oh, interesting. So they're going to put down the Seal of Strength. Yep, that resolves. Nothing I can do about it. But, yep. No creatures coming up after it. I think we'll just put down the Ford and Preordain again. says connecting to chat. Have I lost connection somehow? I'm still connected to everybody, right? Okay, that's good. Just a little glitch. I've had some pretty big glitches in the stream over the last couple weeks. I think I want to go bottom with these. Ah, the Infect guy. Sorceress Queen, that's right. I guess we're done. Yeah, you don't see Infect too much in Pauper ever since Invigorate was banned. But when Infect had Invigorate, that thing was nuts. It was a turn 2 deck. Another Colony Garden. And a Blight Mamba. Okay, so they have the Seal of Strength, so they can actually save the Blight Mamba from Cannonade. That's rough. I think we still have to go for it, because that gets rid of the Seal of Strength at least. I was just thinking, like, the other option is we could Skred. I don't think so. Let's just Cannonade. But yeah, if we Skred here, we would have Dispel up, which is pretty good. So that might have been the right play. Be able to potentially counter some kind of lethal spells. Probably should have done that. Skred, hold up Dispel. Ooh, the Rancor. Well, Dispel wouldn't have done anything against the Rancor. Do they have anything else? Okay, we're just taking 3 this turn. Oh, the Lightning Bolt. That's pretty good. I think we might be able to kill the Blight Mamba if we go get Mountain. Okay, so they regenerate, and then we can Skred. And we still have a Thought Scour. No reason to do that now. I guess we can wait. I don't think there's going to be anything we want to Dispel from them this turn, but let's wait and see. Rotwolf. Okay, that is not the order I wanted. I want Curve to my hand, AK to the graveyard. Come on, deck. Do better. Alright, we'll play the island here so we have access to Counterspell, Dispel. Right, Rancor. We knew about that. Should have held the Counterspell for that because we knew about it. I'm dumb. I'm going to lose now because of that. Can we just play this as a land? We can. Okay, so we can play the Curve. At least we have a blocker. And a decent blocker. I mean, it's going to be pretty big. 11-11. Not bad. do wish we had the... Oh, no! GG. I was going to say, I do wish we had the Dispel so we could potentially counter something like the Apostle's Blessing here. But it has protection from blue. We have a blue creature. GG. Okay. Well, we had a tough time of it there. A whole lot of losses on our match board. So, yeah. Not exactly happy with how I piloted the deck today. I think that someone with a bit more experience with Izzet could have given a better showing. That being said, there's a lot of things going on with this deck that I'm not a huge fan of. I do like the Serpentine Curve and the idea of playing this deck full of instants and sorceries, and your curve is going to be super huge. But as I was saying before, I think that this deck could definitely benefit from something to play in the early game, like a Delver. Putting a Delver down turn 1, having it flip right away, putting up pressure with that is going to cause the opponent to be focusing on your Delver while you're setting up your curve. So that might be worth testing. I'm not sure. In any event, it is what it is. That's how we did with the deck. 5 rounds, 1 win. But that being said, there's a lot of room to brew with this deck, improve this deck, and a lot of room to improve the pilot. So don't get down on this list just because this one time, this one person didn't do well with it. I think that this deck definitely deserves to be... to have people continue to play with it and to brew with it and to improve it. And I think that there are definitely improvements that could be made.